an island. Nor would we want to be. Because if you can't share real life, the real you, in real time, how boring would this world be? So, take a hand, lend a hand, and raise your hand. And let's do life together. 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 Together.
Good evening and welcome to the Listening Room Cafe. As a friendly reminder, we have a $15 food and beverage minimum per person for all of our shows. So please take a look at our menu and enjoy one of our specialties. As the artists take the stage, please be reminded we are called the Listening Room for a reason. We ask that table conversations be kept to a whisper and a minimum in order to allow all of our guests to enjoy the experience of Nashville's best songwriters. Please feel free to utilize our outside patio for further conversations, weather permitting. Enjoy your evening, and thanks again for choosing the Listening Room Cafe.
I walked into a couple major labels and had them look me in the eye and say, oh, well, we'd sign you if you were a guy. Like literal concrete, stuff people will say around town, and they're comfortable saying it because it's just kind of part of it now.
Let the girls play.
Let the girls play.
Let the girls play.
It's time to let the girls play.
Put your hands together and please welcome the song Suffragettes.
People wrong when they say that people don't want to hear women, and that's actually like a direct quote that people say, which is crazy. And we just hope that you guys enjoy yourselves. We have such an amazing lineup tonight. I'm so excited. Down here on the end, we have Miss Julie Williams. Woo! Next, in this incredible suit, we have my best friend, Candy Carpenter.
I just wanted to know how the top of a wedding cake feels.
She ordered this suit special for you guys, and it's a big deal. It's her first time wearing it, so show her some love.
Thanks. I haven't had a lot to do during quarantine. Thank you.
Next over here, in another fabulous suit, we have Sophia Scott. And last but not least, we have my girl Casey Tyndall, who's gonna rock your faces off.
Hello.
If you guys take any pictures or post anything tonight, we'd love it if you tag us. Our social media is all over there, and you can find out where to hear our music and find out more about us individually. Although we look like a girl group, we are not, but we will be for one song later. So
There's a lot of variety. It's very Spice Girls vibe to me.
it is. Yeah, it really is. All right, you want to start us off, Julie?
Yeah, let's do it. Woo. So one thing I love about Song Suffragettes is it's a stage where we get real. So I thought, how about we get real? Fast, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys
Let's
supported
dive
that?
right
Getting
in,
real
ma'am.
really fast? Amazing. So if you guys can't tell, I'm not white, but I spent many years trying to be, which is crazy. So this song is a little bit about that. It's about these crazy curls of mine that I spent so many years trying to get rid of. And in growing to love my curls and who I am, I've just been able to love myself. And I hope you guys like it. It's called Southern Curls.
Southern baby, bow-tied, big girl, white-eyed, new age shoes. Mama put my coat on, kissed me and sent me off to school. For my first day at a new place, Daddy held my hand and walked me down the hallway. Then he waved and said they'll love you. But not all Southern girls are met with open doors. Some of us are looked down on before we're even born. Curls are too tight, skin is too dark to feel beautiful just as we are. I'm a Southern girl with the wrong kind of Southern curves, with the wrong kind of Southern curves. Newly 15, lipstick sneaking, mama's high-heeled shoe. Off to my first school dance, will I get my first kiss too? Was on cloud 9 till I heard my biggest crush tell me I'd have better luck with my own kind. And I cried 'cause I knew not all Southern girls are met with open doors. Some of us are looked down on before we're even born. Curls are too tight, skin is too dark to feel beautiful just as we are. I'm a Southern girl with the wrong kind of Southern curves, with the wrong kind of Southern curves. Wish I could tell the bow-tied girl that feels alone inside this world that she's gonna be okay. The times are changing, but the world still tries to pull me down. I've had to fight to love myself. Sometimes it feels like I can't breathe. I fight so no one has to feel that anymore. In Music City with dreams and high-heeled boots, singing for a crowd of blue eyes. Will they want me to? But all those mean words that ruled my world don't make me feel like less than anymore, because I know that I glow and so do you. Not all Southern girls are met with open doors, but all of us are beautiful from the moment we are born. Curls aren't too tight, skin ain't too dark. We are beautiful just as we are. We are Southern girls with our own kind of Southern curves, with our own kind of Southern curves, with our own kind of Southern curve.
Thank you. I wish I had like a second to process that before rolling into this next song. Can we talk a little bit about the project that you're working on to accompany that song?
Yeah, I actually just finished a music video for that song, which is very exciting. I crowdfunded actually the music video,
cool.
so thank you. I know some people that are watching the live stream that were part of that, so thank you all for that.
And your great aunt was part of it.
Yeah, so
special.
I really wanted this piece not only to be something just for other people to see, but also for my family. So my great aunt, my grandma, who I never met because she died when my dad was young, her sister was a part of it. So we kind of got this whole generations of my family, and I got a little girl to play me, so we could kind of imagine what it would have been like if we had kind of all the generations there. So it's a really special song to me, and I'm so excited to get it out in the world.
It's going to touch a lot of people. I
Thank
think it's
you.
really
Awesome.
important.
Thank you.
Yeah, amazing. Did I break something again? Oh, no, they're okay. I think I'm going to start with The Astronaut tonight. Because I've got some newish songs, and I want to like come in strong, so if it goes downhill, you guys will still like me.
Yeah.
I had
like developed a rapport.
Yeah,
before,
we all know each other now. It's cool. Oh, she's doing her best up there. Look at her trying.
You're so good at trying. It's my favorite Schitt's Creek quote.
Oh, you're just so good at. Oh, David. So I've got I have matching tattoos with only a few people in my life. I have 2 with Kaylee, which says a lot about us. And then I have one with my friend John Caldwell, who's sitting up there in the balcony right now.
I love you.
And it's a date, and I'm not used to the restriction of a men's suit. So just imagine right here it says 7/12/19. That's the day I made my Grand Ole Opry debut.
Woo! Hey.
Thank you. And it was really special because I got to do it with a song that John and I wrote together with my boyfriend Alden Witt, who wouldn't get the tattoo because, he's just not as cool as us. But this song was produced by Brandi Carlile. It's available anywhere you stream music. She's singing on it with me, so if you're a Brandi Carlile fan, I think you might like what we did together. This is The Astronaut. What if Jesus came back years ago, and this is hell and we don't know? That's where we've been. Oh, what if the dinosaurs really died of hate and holy wars, and we're no better than them? What the hell is consciousness? How did we end up like this, staring wide-eyed at the endless sky? All I know is I will never know why. What would I do, who would I be, if I had more faith in me, and I got back all the time I wasted? Oh, trying to be someone else every time I left my house. And what if I'd never learned to fake it? Do I serve a greater purpose, or am I just nervous I'm gonna disappear when I die? All I know is I will never know why. Oh, where are you, God? Are you listening? I still believe in you. Do you believe in me too? Do you believe in me too? I wish I was an astronaut so I could just blast off into heaven and see behind the curtain. Oh, touch the hand that spins the stars, find out where my wishes are, and ask if anybody ever heard them. Maybe I'm too small to understand just how small I really am, but I think there's a reason we're alive. All I know is I will never know why. What would I do, who would I be, if I had more faith in me, and I got back all the time I wasted? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I think the only person who cried more than you at your Opry debut was me.
I just kind of the same experience at your Opry debut.
We were just big old messes.
I made her a rhinestone-studded Kleenex box for her Opry debut because I knew I was going to cry a lot and I wanted to look stylish when I did it.
I kept it too, and you were so shocked. I'm like, somebody goes through all the effort to make you a glitter rhinestone-studded tissue box. You keep it.
I didn't know what I was getting into with that project. It was a much larger time commitment than I thought it would be. You know what I mean?
Yes, you're not prepared for it.
No, don't do it.
Well, my name is Kaylee Shore, and I am super excited. I'm sorry. I have an electric guitar, which is super fun. I love this guitar so much. However, it just does not want to stay in tune, and so I want to make sure that you guys have the most optimal listening experience you can possibly have.
In tune because we care.
The level of pitch that you've come to expect from the Listening Room Cafe. And I'd like to provide that for you if this E string could get it together. Nice. Okay, cool. Hi. So I released an album in September of 2019 called Open Book, and thank you.
Hey.
Actually, I wrote several songs with John Caldwell on it, a lot with Candy, and a lot of it was just girls I met through Suffragettes, and I financed it myself. I always said I used to be signed to Capitol Records, and by Capitol I mean Capital One, because I put an entire album on a credit card. Still paying that one off, but even though my credit card is not paid off, it did pay off, and I ended up signing a record deal a couple months ago, and I just re-released the album as a deluxe version.
Girl.
Thank you. I've been in Nashville for 7 years, and there were times where I legitimately thought I was never going to get to say that. So it's very special. It's called Open Book Unabridged. It's out now, and this one just came out on it, and it's called Out of It. And it's a timely time to play, a time of year to play this, because I wrote it about an ex who would always come back around during the holidays, and I think it was like he would go home and he'd just get super lonely and be surrounded by his little sisters who were getting married, and he'd be like, what's going on? And then he'd text me, and then I'd just come running because I'm a dumbass. And anyways, I outgrew that, but I did get a good song out of it. So this one's called Out of It. Oh, I got a good song out of it. This is Out of It.
Oh, new joke. Write that one down.
Stumbled right on to that guy.
Probably 'cause you're almost 28 and your younger sister just got engaged. Probably 'cause you're alone again and you're coming down and you're in your head. I know you need some sort of pick-me-up, and you know that I always pick up. When you're out of it, I'm the one who pulls you back to earth. When you're out of it and it's last call, I'm always your first. You come knocking on closed doors when you're lonely or you're bored, but next time you're out of it, leave me out of it. Oh, I know what your real last name is. You drink tequila, but you really hate it. Your mom and dad put you through hell. You tell your secrets till you scare yourself. It's a big dramatic entrance, then you leave. And now I'm the girl I said I'd never be. When you're out of it, I'm the one who pulls you back to earth. When you're out of it and it's last call, I'm always your first. You come knocking on closed doors when you're lonely or you're bored, but next time you're out of it, leave me out of it.
It's last call. I'm always your first. You come knocking on closed doors when you're lonely or you're bored. But next time you're out of it, leave me out of it. Leave me out of it.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo. Wait, what was the billboard you were just on? I'm just gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring that up.
Thank you. That's nice because I can't be like, hello.
She was just on a billboard.
In Times Square for the first time for exactly 2 minutes and 47 seconds because that's the length of my new music video.
So awesome.
Did you get to see it in New York?
No,
Did you
but
like
thankfully,
drive up there or fly?
I would have loved to, and I would have
yeah,
found
in
it
other
great.
times, yeah.
And I was racking my brain, and I was like, God, who am I going to call to go take a picture? Like my ex-boyfriend in New York? No. And then I remembered my entire label was there, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a lot easier. Sorry, Kyle. Not getting a text from me this holiday
He would have
season.
done it.
He would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
My ex would not do that.
I never
for me.
wrote mean songs about him, so.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There's a plus. Anyways,
Thanks for
that's
bringing that
such a cool. It's such a cool thing. I saw her post it the other day, and I was like, "That's incredible." My name is Sophia Scott, and this is my second ever time playing Song Suffragettes. The first time was only a few weeks ago, and I'm just so thrilled to be a part of this group. I just moved to Nashville like a year ago from LA. I'm originally from Colorado, but this is my second live performance this year. Second, and Song Suffragettes has been both of my live performances this year, so that's fun. This first song I'm going to play is a personal song that I wrote semi-recently, sort of the first vulnerable song I've ever really written, kind of about my childhood and just sort of hurdles that I've had to go through along the way, and just kind of hoping that things would work out. And without saying too much, this song is called One of These Days. Daddy came home with tears in his eyes, never seen that side of him before. Oh my God, sorry.
Adele started over at the Grammys.
That's true.
Yeah.
You got this.
If Adele can do it,
Let's hear
you
it.
can do it.
No, this key is out of tune. Hold on. We're starting over.
You got this.
Daddy came home with tears in his eyes, never seen that side of him before. I was 9 years old, covering my brother's ears, hoping that he wouldn't hear Mama, don't go, don't go. Feeling all alone, but they told me don't wear that weight on your shoulders. People fall out of love, but you just gotta trust you'll get it when you're older. Oh, maybe one of these days I'll finally understand how every broken piece fits in
that song. Thank you. How y'all doing? Oh, I
Slightly
think
better
we can
than
do
last
better
time.
than that.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. My name's Casey Tyndall. Thank y'all for having me tonight. I feel so blessed every time I get to be on this stage with all these talented ladies. And I want to start this one out, or my first one. I wrote it with some badass girls. 2 of them are my roommates, Miss Ashlyn Craft and Lainey Wilson, and our friend Jenna Master. This is called One of the Boys, and it's a new one, so I got my handy dandy notebook up here. I can hang with the best of 'em. I turn a couple drinks to an all-night thing. Dirty jokes, I can keep 'em coming. Ask me, I can tell you who won that game. You can shoot me straight any day. I can take the heat. But when you walked out, gave it up, turns out I ain't all that tough. 'Cause one of the boys wouldn't take it too hard. They call up a buddy, meet him down at a bar. Find him a girl, maybe take it too far. Like it ain't nothing. Yeah, one of the boys will move on real fast. Couple of beers and they're gonna bounce back. I wish I could be a little more like that. Yeah, it'd make it easy on me if I could be one of the boys. Well, maybe if I didn't love you, I'd still be holding my own, and I wouldn't be feeling nothing. I'd take it like a man, like nothing's wrong. 'Cause one of the boys wouldn't take it too hard. They call up a buddy, meet him down at a bar. Find him a girl, maybe take it too far. Like it ain't nothing. Yeah, one of the boys that move on real fast. Couple of beers and they're gonna bounce back. I wish I could be a little more like that. Yeah, it'd make it easy on me if I could be one of the boys. One of the boys. Yeah, one of the boys wouldn't take it too hard. They call up a buddy, meet him down at a bar. Find him a girl, maybe press restart. Like it ain't nothing. Yeah, one of the boys move on real fast. Couple of beers and they gonna bounce back. Yeah, wish I could be a little more like that. It'd make it easy on me if I could be one of the boys. Yeah, one of the boys. Oh, thank you.
It is, I'm never like, I'm speechless. Every time I'm on the stage, I just get to be in the presence of such amazing singers and amazing songwriters and humans. And it's so fun, actually. This is my first time being on like the first side, so I get to sing my first. I'm like, okay, the nerves are out the way. And then I just get to like enjoy and listen. And I'm having so much fun. So,
Right back at you.
yeah. Are you guys having fun so far? Yeah? Round 2? We're ready to go?
Oh, real
Let's
quick,
do it.
before we start round 2, I
Yeah.
would like to introduce you to the lovely lady in the Nirvana shirt on the far right.
Woo!
Everybody meet Mia Morris. Mia Morris is our resident cajon player, but she does so much more than that. She sings. She does some really incredible songwriting. She plays several instruments, as you can see over there. And also, she has an incredible style. So, and also, Mia, this is the punchline that she gets to deliver every week. Tell them how old you are.
I'm 16.
What?
I know.
Thank you.
And she has roughly, how many girls play songs of her dad's? 280? Just 280 girls who will scare away any mean boys that she meets in high school. So
That's right.
yeah, interesting predicament you're in, ma'am. But
we were talking about it backstage. And we're like, this is probably the best education because you just get to hear all of us talk about just really shitty dudes, and you'll be like, no thanks for that.
What not
no
to
thanks
do.
for that. What not to do. You know?
You can be a role model by being like the anti-role model.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm like, don't do whatever I'm doing, then you'll have a good life. Great.
Exactly. Okay, so for my second one, I'm going to do a song that was actually the first song that I ever wrote or co-wrote with someone, with my friend Sarah Shimbaza. And it's one of those songs that's grown with me. I feel like when I wrote it about like, I guess 5 years now or something crazy, I was away from home, and the song is called Take Me Home. And I think now the song has so much more meaning as someone who hasn't been able to go home for a while. And there are probably a lot of folks out here too who haven't been able to visit home in the way that we've liked to in the past few times. So I kind of revisited this song these past few months when I've been missing home. So I hope for any of you guys missing home or family that this song means something to you too. It's called Take Me Home.
We haven't been here for a while, as you can see. Dust clinging to the table where we used to eat. These floors strained with every step, threatening to break. Sunlight casting shadows as we walk across this place. But for a moment, these walls feel like home. A memory of memories, fragile and old. Take me home. For the first time in a while, I spent years living, daydreaming how it should have been. Take me home. I'll run my fingers down the side, 'cause in years of living I've forgiven the cracks I saw as a child. Take me home. Oh, oh, take me home. In the closet I found pictures that never had a place, full of crooked smiles and half-open eyes, taken as we looked away. But in this moment, can't see our mistakes, just a memory of memories living on a page. Take me home. For the first time in a while, I spent years living, daydreaming how it should have been. Take me home. I run my fingers down the side, 'cause in years of living I've forgiven the cracks I saw as a child. Take me home. Oh, whoa. Take me home. I turned to leave, but your shadow kept following me down the street. As the sun went down, rolled up my window, but couldn't let go. I couldn't leave. Take me home. For the first time in a while, I spent years living, daydreaming how it should have been. Take me home. I'll run my fingers down the side, 'cause in years of living I've forgiven the cracks I saw as a child. Take me home. Oh, oh, take me home.
Hi, girl. Thank you. Thank you.
I should have probably taken my drink of water before it was my turn. I think part of the strangest thing about this job of being a singer-songwriter is that you kind of have to learn your songs in front of an audience of people, because no amount of practicing in my living room is going to be the same as a live show.
So true.
Yeah, it's a weird vibe. It's very vulnerable to do that, and I'd like to sing a song for you I've only ever performed once before, and it was here. I think you were there, my friend. I think you were sitting right there. I remember we were making eye contact when I was singing this song, so here we're going to repeat of it tonight.
This is a weird song to provide eye contact with.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
I try not to make any. I was born into a family of pastors. My dad was a Christian Missionary Alliance pastor, and his dad was a pastor. His grandpa on his mom's side was a pastor. My great-grandfather, on and on. And so I kind of broke that lineage. Even though I definitely, when I was 4, I kind of told my dad, you know, I want to do what you do. And you know, I think he was in a different place then. And I remember him saying, oh no, you know, that's what this song is about. And my dad and I are really close, and we've done a lot to repair and rebuild our relationship, and we love each other very much. And I want you to know that as I'm singing this song, because the thing about trauma is it's inherited. It's passed down through families, through the lineage, and my dad grew up similar to the way I did. And I wish I could go back and give him a hug when he was a little boy. Kaylee and I wrote this with my boyfriend Alden Witt in my living room.
I used to dream of the rapture, of the fire and the fear in the sky. I'd wake up surrounded by all my stuffed animals, afraid that I'd been left behind. And I used to lie to Jesus behind my closed bedroom door. I would beg and I would pray for forgiveness for things I was not sorry for. 'Cause that's just what you do when you're growing up with 2 fathers to disappoint. 2 fathers, 2 fathers. Hey, I was the child of a preacher, like his father and his father too. And I would have been one if I'd been a good son, but they said it's a job girls can't do. And I lived in fear of the great tribulation, that the gates would not open for me, and my sins would play out on a screen in the sky, and everyone up there would see. 'Cause that's just what you do when you're growing up with 2 fathers to disappoint. And my 13th rib came from Adam. They all stuck out under my skin. And Jesus fasted for 40 days, and I wanted to be just like him. 'Cause that's just what you do when you're growing up with 2 fathers to disappoint. 2 fathers, 2 fathers, 2 fathers, 2.
Thank you.
I love getting to write that one with you.
Thanks for bringing the whiskey.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to make it through that whole song without taking a sip, and I was like, nope, nope. not going to work.
Usually when we write, we drink Bay Bridge. So it was a nice, Jack Daniels was a nice step up for us.
If you're familiar, Bay Bridge is the $3 option at Walmart, and
Not
I think
hating
it
on
does
it.
the job. So, I mean, it wrote an album for me. So
It's true.
this was one of the first songs we released off of Open Book Unabridged. It felt so good to get to release new music, but also get to re-release the album and have the release week that I dreamed it would have when I released it, because it was self-financed. So I literally just paid for the songs, and I was like, I can't even afford to run an Instagram ad right now, so let's just hope people find it. And thankfully they did. The journalism community really embraced it and helped my album find ears.
It's because it's freaking incredible, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Candy. That's really nice of you to say. I wrote this song after a rather unfortunate Los Angeles encounter. You know what dating in LA is like. You get it. I see. My theory is that everybody in LA, like, the reason why no one can commit is because it always feels like perpetual summer, and so everything's a summer fling, but just forever. Because nobody's dating anybody in Los Angeles. It's just like we're talking.
I also think everyone's very into their own situation.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. I was just trying to be nice.
Well, to be honest.
The person in question, yeah, probably. Anyways, this is called Lying to Myself.
I'm a little out of touch with reality. It's never been that nice to me. I like the pictures, I paint the best. And you always seem more down to earth. I was a little hesitant at first, but after that night in LA, well, you know the rest. But it's not hard to feel that good when you're drunk in Hollywood. So new to me, but you understood. And I put you up on that pedestal. Damn, you looked incredible, but coming down's inevitable. Am I out of my mind? Was this all in my head? Am I making it up? Am I not making sense? Were you leading me on? Now I'm too sad to tell. Were you lying to me, or was I lying to myself? Lying to myself. I picked out all my favorite things you said. Then, like a delusional architect, I built you up like a house of cards. Guess I really love the idea of you, but the real problem is neither of you can hold me when it falls apart. Yeah, you liked it on that pedestal, 'cause damn, you looked incredible, but coming down's inevitable. Am I out of my mind? Was this all in my head? Am I making it up? Am I not
so glad you're not dating that guy anymore.
Were we ever really dating?
I don't know.
You know?
You tweeted that thing once that was like some exes aren't really your exes.
Oh yeah, it was like I have so many ex-boyfriends that were never my boyfriends, but they're like enough goes down after the breakup. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
I know exactly.
But it's so weird, like, for me to listen to Open Book and know who every song and every line is about and then get mad all over again at them for you.
That's a real best friend move.
Yeah,
though.
that is.
But you know what? I will say, Candy, that one I probably deserved because that's what happens when you date a white rapper.
That's a step up from a DJ, though. So at least you weren't at the white DJ. You went a little higher. I'm just saying.
Where's the lie, Julie Williams? Where's the lie?
I needed your help with her a year ago.
Anyways, what you got for us?
Oh, yeah, shit. I mean, this is also another breakups song. Is that a breakup song? It is.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Sort of.
We'll call it
I
that.
don't
I
know.
think
We'll
you
call
can.
we can call it that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This song I wrote a few years ago, and actually haven't played it for a while. Mind you, I also just started learning the guitar or the piano this year, or relearning it. I used to play when I was younger, and during quarantine, I've picked it back up. I usually am with my guitar gals, but
You just started picking it back up this year?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Hence,
I'm really proud of you.
Hence the shitty.
To have picked it up in the same
That's
year that you're only
incredible.
playing 2 shows and you accompany yourself, that's a big deal. There's a
I'm
really hard
basically
to
talking
move.
myself up for failure because in case I mess it up.
I think you're doing great. I think you're doing great, sweetie.
Hence
You're
the
doing
start of
amazing.
Thanks, guys. Wow. No. This song is sort of my baby in a weird way. It just, it sort of helped my career take off. And it is a breakup song. I haven't played it for a while, but it recently just hit over 6 million streams on Spotify.
That's a lot of millions. That's a lot.
I'm proud of it. And so here she is, and she's called She Ain't Me. Oh my God. Of course I do that. I ran into you last night in a favorite bar. Didn't even have to ask you how you are. 'Cause I seen all the pictures of your brand new life, and the girl you've been saying's gonna be your wife. So take a deep breath and wait for the worst part. Say she's beautiful. She walked right out of your dreams. She ain't cynical. She never fights or disagrees. Well, I know you and what you need. She can't give you everything. 'Cause there's one thing she'll never be. She ain't me. Cause I know you better than you know yourself. I know the secrets that you never told no one else. And I bet she only sips on pretty pink drinks and never quite says what she really thinks. I wish I could say that I wish you well. When you say she's beautiful, she walked right out of your dreams.
Sophia, there's this like part of your voice when you get to that growl, and it's so good, and it reminds me of like the first sip of an old fashioned made by a bartender so it's like really strong. You know do you know what I'm talking about? It's a very particular feeling.
I
It's
know
really
the feeling,
good.
but
Yeah,
that's so
but
nice.
that's what
Thank
your
you.
voice feels like. Yeah. Anyways,
so nice.
that's a weird
Thank
compliment,
you.
but I just
No,
wanted
it's
you
really
to know.
nice. Thank you. Thanks, Kaylee.
We should have a few old fashions after the show
Yeah,
just so
let's-
you can
please.
know
Oh my God.
the feeling.
Yeah, let's do that. Thanks.
You know, the only thing I can play on piano is Hot Cross Bun. Hot Cross Bun. Yeah, that's it.
I can play You're Not Sorry by Taylor Swift.
I can play Heart and Soul.
There you go.
I can join you on the duet. I'll do the high part, you do the low part.
Closing number.
Surprise.
Well, I had divorced parents, and I loved it. I had 2 of everything. I had 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays. I'm a hunter, so I had guns at each house. I loved it. I really did. I love both my parents. I love who they married. I mean, I guess I was a lucky one because I truly loved having divorced parents. But being the older sibling, I was the middleman. And also, living with a songwriter, as soon as you say something like that, they're like, go grab a guitar, let's write that. Also, I'm declaring it right now that this is going to be my next single. So,
Hey!
I'm excited. Anyway, speaking of parents, I think my mom and my nana are watching. Hi, guys. They're somewhere online. Love y'all. Anyway, this is called Middleman. Hope you like it. I hope mama never hears this song, and I'd hate to make daddy feel guilty. I don't know why they called it a broken home. It was split in 2, but damn, it built me. I put some miles on back and forth. I was backseat in a middleman between my sister and a suitcase. Texaco every other Sunday, meet 'em halfway with a check in my back pocket. Bunch of mama said, daddy said, be sure and tell 'em I said hello. Pulling off a waving from the window. I was too young to understand. I was a little girl and a middleman. I got a taste of rock and roll. It's where I learned to talk to Jesus. And I made best friends with the road. It's where I got real good. I got real good at leaving in a backseat in a middleman between my sister and a suitcase. Texaco every other Sunday, meet 'em halfway with a check in my back pocket. Bunch of mama said, daddy said, be sure and tell 'em I said hello. Pulling off a waving from the window. I was too young to understand. I was a little girl and a middleman. Yeah, I was a middleman. A backseat in a middleman between my sister and a suitcase. Texaco every other Sunday, meet 'em halfway with a check in my back pocket. Bunch of mama said, daddy said, be sure and tell 'em I said hello. Pulling off a waving from the window. That broken hearts are just part of the plan. Yeah, I was a little girl and a middleman. Thank you.
Casey, that song is the reason why I grabbed the waterproof mascara when I was doing my makeup earlier.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. So good. All right, so we have a special treat for you guys. So like I was telling you earlier, Mia is also a songwriter. in addition to literally 3 trillion other things. I want to be her when I grow up, and I'm 10 years older than her. But Mia, I really think we would have been really good friends in high school. I mean, we're really good friends now, but you got the Nirvana shirt, I got the Nirvana tattoo, which you can get. Sorry, where's your dad? You can get it when you're older. Anyways, sounds good. So she's gonna sing as one of her originals. She has released a bunch of music recently. It's all so good. She's probably been the busiest bee during quarantine. Which one are you gonna play for us tonight?
All right. Once upon a time, there was an industry that made its money by controlling everything that y'all listen to. Then one day, a college student came along and invented Napster. This is Last Dance. Hello, paranoia. You've been a good friend, walking beside me through thick and the thin. I've kept every secret built up like an army, preparing for war that I'll never win, but I'll still fight. Last dance, did you memorize all the steps? Yeah, feel the curtain falling, it's the end. Let's exit the ballroom into the future. Did this really happen, or was it a dream? The footprints behind us, swirling in chaos, a terrible magic, a garden of Eden, but I'm not scared. Last dance, did you memorize all the steps? Yeah, feel the curtain falling, it's the end. Last chance for my lips to press on your cold kiss. Promise you that you're gonna miss this last dance. I can still taste your exhale. Last dance, did you memorize all the steps yet? Feel the curtain falling, it's the end. Last chance for my lips to press on your cold kiss. Promise you that you're gonna miss this last chance. Last dance.
What a badass.
Thank you.
So I told Mia backstage that I wasn't going to talk about my roommate who is here, who honestly, she comes to every one of my shows since we become roommates, but I really think she's coming just to see Mia. She loves Mia, and that's her favorite one of yours. So as soon as you started, I was like, oh no, Sarah is going to have a good time tonight. Sarah
I get
loves
so
Mia.
into that one. That one's like My Chemical Eilish.
Nailed it.
Or something.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a great
Thank
one. So
you.
good.
That first
Chemical
line
Island.
is very relatable to adults as well.
No, I absolutely love it. So it's my last one up here. It's our last round. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with all of us tonight. It feels so great to do live shows, and we're so glad that you guys are here. So thank you all. I hope you guys have been having a fun time. And thank you to all these women for sharing their stories and having fun with me. So for the last one, I'm going to also do a song that was written with John Caldwell up there.
Amazing.
Yeah, can I do this? I think I'm going to do it. It's called Mixed Feelings, and thank you so much to him. I don't know where you are, for helping me bring this baby to life. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's a little song about what it feels to be mixed. It's fun sometimes, sometimes, but it's really fun when Mia's gonna rock out on the drums to it. So that's what we're gonna do. And John, you're much better at the guitar than me, so if I mess it up, it's your fault for coming up with this guitar. So there you go.
I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I take up space when I walk in a room. The skin, this hair, I got 'em all confused. Try to box me in. Where are you really from? Who's your mom? Who's your dad? Don't look like either one. I'm not a game. 20 questions can't solve me. Not a puzzle, it's just my family. Making waves with these waves is a blessing, but sometimes all I want is to fit in. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. Some days I'll shine, melanin glow, big hair, big smile, black or magic show. Next day I'm fly like my day 3 curls. Tired of standing out while I'm walking through the world. But you're so bold, so brave in your own skin. People tell me when I'm just living. Making waves with these waves is a blessing, but sometimes all I want is to fit in. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. More hair, more stairs, more love, more life, more trials, but more love. More hair, more stairs, but more love. More life, more trials, but more love. 'Cause I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Yeah. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Keep on going. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ooh, a clap. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Hey, I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da,
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks
Julie,
for the
that's
harmonies.
officially
and the
my new
guitar.
favorite song of yours. That's
Oh,
so good.
yay.
Freaking
Thank you,
incredible.
John.
I bet John got really into the ba-da-da part. I can just see him dancing.
I literally can't, I can't
I can
see him because
imagine
the
it.
spotlights, but I know, I could just picture him in the room being like, ba-da-da-da. Yeah. If it's not obvious, this is just a John Caldwell
We
fan
all
club up
really
here.
do love John. Yeah, he's the best.
Well, I will say that, as much as It takes women supporting other women in this industry and writing songs with each other. It's even more important to find men who will champion women, who will write with them and help us like amplify our voice. And I think that John's a great example of that. So
And
I'm looking at you. I can't see you, but yeah.
Shout out to our founder, Todd Cassidy.
Yes, also Todd, for sure.
Well, speaking of the music industry, it's hard to be anybody in show business. It's hard to be a woman in show business, but I was a show business kid. I got my start doing this when I was 9. That is a lot longer than I care to admit. If you start doing the math, please stop. But Kaylee and I really wanted to write a song about kind of our experience and things that we've seen living and moving in Nashville, Tennessee. And this is a song that tells my story. It's going to be my next single, actually, out next year. So I hope you'll check it out when it comes out.
I do have a quick question to ask you guys before Candy and I sing these next 2 songs. Is anybody really easily offended? It's okay. My mother is, and I still love her. It's okay. If you are, we're going to say some choice words. But
Are there any kids that we aren't seeing?
I don't see any children.
Little ones?
No.
Okay.
But if you are easily offended, just know it's coming. And
Are you okay with the explicit version of the song I'm about to sing? If you are, please scream.
Wait, that we're okay? Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
That's a very good response for COVID, too. That's like a lot of enthusiasm. So I think these people are ready for me to say the F word.
Yay!
Okay, cool. Great, because that's what her whole next song is about. Yeah. So what?
We'll get there when we get there.
This is kind of like a soft warm-up, actually.
Yeah.
This song is called Sex, Drugs, and Country Music, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's a small town, baby, so be careful what you say. They can treat you how they want to once you sign an NDA. And the fastest way to fail is to try to beat the game. You know they'd run me out of town if I started naming names. Nashville, Tennessee, tore the heart out of me. This ain't the rhinestone dream it's supposed to be. You've only got one shot, how you gonna lose it? Sex, drugs, and country music. Yeah. Rock and roll's the devil's music, that's what people say. But the devil cuts the checks in Music City, USA. They'll hide behind their faith and tinted windows on their cars, like they ain't cutting blow on mirrors with their boss's credit card. Yeah. Nashville, Tennessee, tore the heart out of me. Yeah. This ain't the rhinestone dream it's supposed to be. You've only got one shot, how you gonna lose it? Sex, drugs, and country music. Yeah. What's in the bottle? Is it booze or is it pills? If the drummer doesn't fuck you, then the record label will. Nashville, Tennessee, tore the heart out of me. Yeah. This ain't the rhinestone dream it's supposed to be. You've only got one shot, how you gonna do it? Sex, drugs, and country music.
Thank you very much.
We wrote that song so many times. That was one of the first songs we ever wrote together. And now we've been best friends for almost 4 years because we learned to stop censoring ourselves because no great music was ever created by holding back.
We wrote 5 or 6 really boring versions of that song, actually.
Because they were like, oh, that'll offend somebody. But you know what? Like, if somebody does anything, if somebody feels attacked by any line in that song, that seems to be their problem. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. What do I care anymore?
Don't you
anyway?
blow off a mirror with your boss's credit card and we won't write a song about you.
Never have I ever.
Also, related, this song that Candy and I wrote together, don't sleep with my friends right after we break up and you won't get this song written about you.
It's really not that hard.
It's not. It's so easy, you know? All is fair in love and war, and that's bullshit. I don't believe in that. Just be
it is. You know what they say about war? War is hell. So is love.
Yep, there you go. So this is a song Candy and I wrote together that we never thought was going to see the light of day. We wrote it with another song suffragette, Annie Wilgen. We'd all gone through 3 separate, very traumatic, terrible, messy breakups. And when Candy brought in this idea, it just wrote itself. And actually, the weirdest thing about this song is we wrote all the lyrics and then we wrote the music after, which never happens. And then after we played through the whole song, we came up with this totally new twist on the hook that we had not seen coming, and it just happened. And I feel really terrible for my mother because A, she had to raise me as a teenager, but B, she's such a sweet church lady. And my most critically acclaimed song is called F You Forever. And so she couldn't bring in the New York Times newspaper cutout that said I had one of the best albums last year because it was like Kaylee Shore and her song F You Forever. So she didn't even have the bragging rights at church about it, you know. But what she did say to me, my mother's thoughts on the song was she was like, well, Kaylee, I don't approve of the language, but he certainly did some terrible things. And he said that it was too literal. And I was like, well, you cheating on me and sleeping with my friends was too literal. Anyways, this is F You Forever.
If anybody wants to send a drink up for Kaylee.
I'm fine. I think she needs. Although I am going to finish this right before I sing this.
Go ahead.
I've only played this at Song Suffragettes like twice because it really is a read the room situation.
Sure is, yeah. Have you ever actually gone for it with the...
I think we're going to go for it.
You're going to go for it, okay.
Go for it. All right.
Okay, here we go. More cursing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You never bought me anything because I paid for everything, but you got me a random ring with your tax return. And you played the victim with all our friends, and you turned around and you slept with them, but I know you closed your eyes and thought about me. Looks like my abandonment issues caught the best of me again, 'cause we should have never been together. Now I'm wearing your stupid ring on my pretty little middle finger, so I can say F you forever. Oh yeah. Well, how can you be scared of me when you're the one who put your hands on me in the bathroom when our friends are in the kitchen? And you hated when my dreams came true, 'cause they were better as just dreams to you. But what you really hated was yourself. Looks like my abandonment issues got the best of me again, 'cause we should have never been together. Now I'm wearing your stupid ring on my pretty little middle finger, so I can say F you forever. Oh yeah.
Bet you were older and you always knew best. I was the problem, so narcissistic. I was a child, I was a train wreck. But I'm just a mirror reflecting, and you're just an asshole projecting. Looks like my abandonment issues got the best of me again. 'Cause we should have never been together. Now I'm wearing your stupid ring on my pretty little middle finger, so I can say F you forever and ever. Oh, oops, I forgot to listen to my intuition again. But that's the last time I'll ever fake it till I'm making myself miserable. Yeah, I'm so glad that I don't have to fuck you forever. Woo!
Thank you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for listening to me play my songs.
Yes. Amazing.
Also, while we're being PG-13, can I tell them how we met? Because I told
Please
this.
do, please do.
So Sophia and I met right before quarantine, and I immediately loved her. We immediately exchanged numbers. I'm so happy we finally gotten to play some shows together. We still need to get a drink. I mean, I guess this counts, but no. I want to hear your. I want to know about
we
your
have to
traumas.
talk. Yeah.
You know, I want that kind of drink.
We'll get it,
yes.
we'll get it.
But we met because we did this fundraiser for. You remember those boobies bracelets? For
No.
Keep a They were like these plastic boobies bracelets. They said boobies
Keep
on
a
them.
breast.
For Keep a Breast. It's a breast cancer foundation.
Missed all of this.
Okay, well I'll try to find you one.
Thank you.
They're like a 2007 relic, but I will
love
try
to
to
have
find
one.
you one.
We met with our tits out.
Yes. So we got. So we
Sorry.
did this. No, that's exactly what it was. You're being honest. So we did this thing where we had them cast, and then these incredible artists like painted on them and did a bunch of different crazy things and auctioned off. And my boobs sold for $900, which is something I should. If I had a resume, I'd put it on there. But anyway, so that's how we met.
Very cool.
And it was just like
literally,
immediately.
we were like, "Hi, here's our boobs," and we are being cast for. But it was for such a good cause, and it was amazing.
And so now we're tied
And then-
together for life. But
yeah,
what
yeah,
an
we are.
interesting way to meet.
It was, yeah.
That's how I've met all my
I'm
best
very
friends.
thankful for it.
Anyways, thanks.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah. This last song for me is one that I wrote a few weeks ago, and is an interesting one. I guess, I don't know. Does anybody else in here cry often on their birthdays?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just on my birthday or like.
Well, like specifically on your birthday,
Okay,
do you
also that.
cry?
Yes.
Like, is that a thing for people that they cry on their birthdays? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you guys.
I
and
cried
you're
on my
like,
10th birthday because I thought I was getting old, and
Well,
I really
so
did.
that's kind of my thing. I mean, I think I don't know what the hell it is, but like
A slow passage
I
of time.
I
Your
cry
own
on
mortality.
I cry on my birthday
Existential
almost every year.
dread.
Yeah. And I mean, I think there's like a lot to it. There's like the expectation of the birthday in general that I think is like mostly a letdown always. Like it's generally a letdown to have a birthday in general. Like you want it to be this great thing and then it ends up like somehow disappointing you. But for me, I think specifically this year. So, okay, all this to say, my birthday's in like 15 days. It's the day after Christmas, which also sucks. And it's a big birthday for me. And I, like, as we talked about earlier, I just moved to Nashville this past year, like almost exactly a year ago. And with this year being what it was, this was not the trajectory that I had planned. Which I mean, for anyone in this room, I'm sure this was not the trajectory you had planned for this year. And it's just been crazy, but I think there's so much pressure put on the age that you are and like the place that you're supposed to be at a certain age, and like this expectation of where you're supposed to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And so I think that that's been a huge thing for me. And so for me this year, I was like, I just fucking feel like shit. Like, honestly, like, I just don't feel like I am where I want to be for this age, whatever it is. So I wrote the song. It's called Grow Up. I've been following some bad directions. Can't get past the front door. Must have took a detour. Feel like all I do is learn my lesson. Make friends with my bad habits. Chasing down white rabbits. I'll put the hell in healthy. I'll put the suck in success. Another year goes by and it's all a mess. Now I'm blowing out the candle, but I never change. I'm flying off the handle like I'm 17. I still call up my mama when the day's too tough. I might keep getting older, but I can't seem to grow up. Slept through all the answers that everybody else heard, 'cause I was too hungover. Or maybe they just found a way of faking it, 'cause I can't be the only one who feels like they're doing it wrong. I'll put the hell in healthy. I'll put the suck in success. Another year goes by, I'll do it all again. Now I'm blowing out the candle, but I never change. I'm flying off the handle like I'm 17. I still call up my mama when the day's too tough. I might keep getting older, but I can't seem to grow. Going on 33, and I got stuck living there in between, in Neverland, and I never wanna leave. When I'm 60, going on 25, maybe that's when I'm gonna realize there ain't no other way to live this life. Now I'm blowing out the candle, but I never change. I'm flying off the handle like I'm 17. I still call up mama when the day's too tough. I might keep getting older, but I can't seem to grow up. No, I can't seem to grow up. Thank you.
It's phenomenal.
That's really
Thank y'all so much for having me. My name's Casey Tyndall. Y'all give it up for these girls on stage. Aren't they badass? I'm so lucky.
Love you, boo.
Well, when I moved to town, I learned to ask myself 2 questions to get me through anything. 1 is, what would Jesus do? 2 is, what would Joan Jett do? She actually heard this song, and I got to meet her, and it was super cool. She's like one of my heroes. Anyway, this song has a crowd participation part. If you don't help me, I'm going to look stupid, and it's your chance to just scream a hell yeah, you know. So I need y'all's help. I'll walk you through it when we get there. Anyway, this is called Jesus and Joan Jett. leather jacket, a leather Bible. I graduated an outcast from high school, sweet as a Sunday and fire on the throttle. I'm just spreading the gospel. I'm a prayer and I'm a sinner. Yeah, I bless your heart to flip you the finger. I'll sip the wine and shoot down the liquor. 'Cause I love rock and roll. You can find me on the back pew after the front row. Got a bad reputation, but I keep it on the down low. I got some black in my halo, a little misunderstood 'cause I don't know. I stay in the water, there's in the whiskey. Might even like me once you get me. A head banging, cross hanging down from my neck. I roll with Jesus and rock with John Jett. Hey! True story now. All my exes, they tried to change me. They couldn't hang, so they called me crazy. I ain't your typical sweet southern daisy, but he thought as wild as a lady. I'll be on the back pew after the front row. Got a bad reputation, but I keep it on the down low. I got some black in my halo, a little misunderstood 'cause I don't know. I stay in the water, there's in the whiskey. Might even like me once you get me. Head banging, cross hanging down from my neck. I roll with Jesus and rock with John Jett. Hey! Alright, it's y'all's turn. Y'all ready? Woo! Woo! I said y'all ready? Yeah! Alright, it's real easy. Just follow along. A Saturday, raise up my drink and a hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Damn right. Nice. I love it. A Sunday, raise up my hands in a amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be on the back pew after the front row. I got a bad reputation, but I keep it on the down low. I got some black in my halo, a little misunderstood 'cause I don't know. I stay in the water, there's in the whiskey. Might even like me once you get me. A head banging, cross hanging down from my neck. I roll with Jesus and rock with John Jett. Hey! Yeah, I roll with Jesus and rock with John Jett. Hey! Yeah, I roll with Jesus and rock with John Jett. Hey! Thank you.
I think these might be our kind of people.
I think so.
You guys made this show so much fun.
Great crowd.
I mean, all of us clearly love to sing songs and perform. That's why we're here. That's why we put up with all the bullshit because this makes it worth it. Because everything Candy sang about in sex, drugs, and country music, like, this is why we put up with that, because this feeling is amazing, and you guys made tonight so much fun for us, and I hope that you know how much it means to us that you came and you participated and you screamed hell yeah, and thank you guys so much. We love being able to play after taking so much time off from doing it. So thank you guys for joining. Like I said, if you want to follow us, you can check out our social media to learn more about all the girls on stage. We have a different lineup every single week. Monday, we live stream from our YouTube channel at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, but we're here every Monday, and we would just love to see you guys. Every week, we end with a cover, and I'm very excited about this one. I think we all are. But we come together. This is the girl group moment I was telling you guys about. But I hope you guys like this one. And the chorus is pretty simple. So if you feel like singing along, I know that you guys don't mind yelling in public. So just do it again, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let it out.
Are you counting us in? All right, cool. Yeah.
Child is slowly taken. The violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying.
Thank you guys so much. We're here every Monday. Once again, Mia Morris, Julie Williams, Candy Carpenter, Kaylee Shore, Sophia Scott, and Casey Tyndall. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you next time.